Okay. This game, man. This game has proven to be an absolute mouthful in the best way possible. Last time, we got the last subclass, I'm pretty sure. Which went to me. Where can I even see it? I think only when I go for magic. Yeah, I'm the sub dancer now. Known for my sub dances. And we pretty much ran all around this overworld, right? Which is the third overworld. And the Hark Palace. It's pretty much the last thing we haven't been at yet. I think. The Master subclass. I mean, there's no Dom classes, so... You get what you take. What is the funniest combination we have? Paladin Dusker? I don't really know. Bard Warrior is pretty standard. Hunter Thief is also pretty standard. I feel like Sage Dancer is definitely more out there. Huh. 5 doors. Oh wait, I can't get up here. This is like a platform. Well, then it's an easy choice. Wait. Wait, it's spelled differently. Wait, what? This is D-A-H-R-K. This is D-H-R... Ah, I need to put in a ticket. I found a spelling error. The door is sealed. There's a spherical recess where something can be inserted. Kinky? Do you have something that... I can insert the beads? No, I can't. Seems like I don't have what I need here. This is different music. Oh no. The last time enemies were actually visible, it did not end well for me. Fuck it, let's see. Different fight music. Very weird. Yeah. Of course, that's the only thing you heard. I found a door with a spherical indentation where you could insert something. And I just commented, kinky. This is cool, but kind of weird music. Not gonna lie, these guys hurt. Well, but they're pretty easy to kill. There we go. That's not too bad. Well, what the fuck is this then? Total Eclipse. Wait, those are 2 eclipses. You can't do 2 eclipses. That's not how that works. Right? This definitely sounds more like boss music than what it actually is. I mean, I guess they're kind of like in between, which was the same for the last time when we encountered enemies actually visible on the map. Let's pump some magic. I'm so far ahead of everyone else because of my equipment that gives me plus XP. Wait a second. Do you see the playtime? It used to be double. That's not double. It's sped up. It's legitimately like running. I don't get why it does that. I was like, I'm pretty sure we haven't played 21 hours of this yet. God damn it. Every single one's different. Okay. It's all of you watching. It just adds, yeah. The more viewers I have, the faster the playtime goes. Don't curse, my boy. What I wanted to say before that completely threw me off was that I recently finished Persona 1, and in Persona 1 I also had the issue of some characters just running away in levels, because in Persona 1 you get XP What is that? Ailment. That's not an ailment that's listed. Huh. You get XP based on... Oh, is it mute? It's mute. Based on the amount of damage you do. So when your characters do more damage, they get more XP and thus get stronger and thus make more, do more damage. And so you leave others behind. Excuse me? That didn't work? I guess it's not, like, actual silence, then. Maybe it's actually like a status effect that... God damn it! Yeah, that doesn't do anything. As long as I'm inside of... Stop! Of this area? Over like the pentagram? Ha! Can't kill me. Then we're just silenced? That wasn't great. Yeah, okay. As long as I'm in here, I'm silenced. I probably shouldn't fight in here then. What? Well, now I'm actually useless. I mean, the rest of you actually do some decent damage with your weapons. Especially, of course, Kikon. But me, I just can't do anything except sometimes reflect magic. Yeah, you definitely have been the muscle of the entire group. What is demon bone mail? Why am I not wearing this? Because this one has add turn. Very muscly, yeah. What the fuck? Okay, there's a different debuff. This is like the first dungeon with a mechanic like this. So it's very confusing. Huh! Fuck. Oh my god. Please just kill that thing. Don't! Wait, can I use items? Okay, I can use items. The insta-kill is definitely bad. Like, the rest is not so bad. But the insta-kill... Oh well, I'm dead now. But it doesn't matter, I don't do anything anyway. There we go. What was that cursed sword? Physical evade minus 100%. I'd rather not. Wait. I don't have the debuff now. Huh. It's already so warm again. It's supposed to get cooler over the weekend. But man, in this room, it's already 27 degrees. Since there's no real way for me to install an actual AC anywhere in my apartment, my like room cooler has been working overtime for like 5 years now. I should look for a new one. Golden plate. I mean, this has add turn 20%, which is kind of cool, but this is just way better. Actually, except for maximum HP, it's not that much better. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. I know what this one is now. The red one. Yeah, I don't think it will, because while it does have an effect, honestly, it doesn't, like, on a cosmic scale, it doesn't matter so much when your GPU can get to, like, up to 100 degrees, whether it's, like, 20, 25, or even 30 degrees. But yeah, obviously it's not great. But I'm not too worried about that. You know what? Let's just do that. But I'm more like, it's more for like my my well-being. I hate being warm. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the first time that it was like warm in this room. He just knows. But yeah, he decided the winter is over, and so fuck me, winter is definitely over. But yeah, I do need my little cooling tower. It does its job. It's not as good as a real AC, obviously, but there's no way I can get a real AC. I don't have the space for it. Oh, when I'm dead. So what you're telling me is that I should purposefully die to get rid of the debuff. Crystal Sword. Add Psychic Wave and Anti-Magica. Which one do I use? Punisher. Random debuff slash, that's it. That was cool though, I like that. Yeah, you should. It's just... It's not a bad thing to have. I'll look for something over the holidays to replace my old one before it gets like really hot. Maybe I can splurge for something just a tiny bit nicer even. May inflict rage. May inflict confusion. I like this one. Oh, also may inflict stop. May inflict love. Yeah, exactly. That's the classic, right? Those physical attack. Man, Dance has some nice stuff. Oh, I definitely need more level 2 orbs. Yeah, they can get really expensive really quickly once temperatures rise up again. Ow! Take this! I can't wait in big quotation marks. To when it'll be like 30 plus degrees in my office again. What? Alright. I stepped on the tile where he was stepping on. Because we also sure as fuck don't get an AC at work. That's actually what's even more annoying. Bone Lord. I mean, I haven't tried it yet, but I don't think so. Yes, it is more like, more padding. But it shouldn't matter too much. Since all of the padding is behind me on the wall where there was no circulation anyway. And it already got really hot in here. And I can easily circulate once the freaking wasps are gone. No, I don't think it will. The walls that have the absorbers on them mostly are not really useful for like heat exchange anyway. At least I'd say so. But who the fuck knows? I'm not a... Whatever you call those guys. I'm not a heat exchange specialist. Oh. Hello. I'm just an audio engineer. I know how to put absorbers on the wall. Ow. Fun fact, I was putting up acoustic panels at work today for a video conference room that has absolutely terrible room acoustics. And we put like our standard absorbers there, and the people whose room it is were like, not too much. It's like an old building. We want to preserve the original like charm of the room. And we were like, okay, just tell us where you think we can put absorbers, panels. MP to HP boots. They were like, here, you can put 10 of so here. Oh, it really is MP to HP. Holy shit. That would be good for me, but it would also be bad for me because I kind of need MP. So we put the panels on, and I talked to my coworker about it, who was helping me, because the room is like 3 times the size of this room. And my coworker, I told my coworker, yeah, I recently outfitted my like my main room at home with acoustic panels. And we spent for the room that I'm talking about at work, the cost for the acoustic padding came down to like $400. It's not a lot of panels, and they aren't the best. And I talked to my coworker. I said, the room that I outfitted at home is like 1/3 the size of the one we are outfitting right now. What do you think I spend for the acoustic padding at home? And he said like $600. I said close. It's 1,400. You can, I mean, the thing is, I may have gone overboard because it's already, I haven't even put everything on, and it's already way, 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 way better. But what we did there at work was it wasn't nearly enough. What did we get? It sounded interesting, but I don't remember the name. It was like the complete ward. Ah, okay, it's not what I thought it was. I do like it. I do really, really, really like it. It's so much... Oh, so much nicer to be in this room. How do I get over there? It is so much nicer to be in this room now. All right. I can just do this. Yeah, I will put on the rest this weekend. Probably not the extra ones that I will now, I think, put in the... Oh, wait. I can still fight these guys because... Oh, wait. They're cursed! I forgot about that. Not the extra ones that I will now probably put in the bedroom. But the ones that belong in this room, which are like 1, 2, 3, 5 more. That's manageable. Aww. Don't be so cute. Very soon I will share this room again with like 20 to 30 roaches. Because my buddy Volgrim needs his roaches. His roachies. I already ordered some. It is roach time again. He seems pretty fine. Honestly, I haven't noticed like a difference in character. Sometimes, especially with old bearded dragons, it's said that when they're coming out of brumation, there may be like they never fully wake up again when they're like old, and you can tell that they basically get senile, which is a hard way to say it, but it kind of makes sense. When they're old and they drop their temperature and their activity and their brain activity so much for so long, and then they rise out of that again. Sometimes when the animal is old, it can't really rise up to full activity again. But he's just the same old. I really haven't noticed a single thing. He's also eating well. It's just overall a good time with him. I mean, he is almost 10. That is not a given. Double the... I don't think he will get double the age. But I mean, he's never been sick. Except for when I got him, he had like the typical like parasites that reptiles get from being like in close proximity to others. But he was never sick. He's always eaten well. There is a good chance that he lived to like 14. Hey Davey, good to see you. But I mean, there's also a good chance that this is his last year. Auto guard each. All right. What did I get? Protect gloves. You can never tell when animals get to a certain age, right? But I'm just pretty happy that he... I'm just pretty happy that he is. Oh my god, never mind. Red is terrible. Oh my god. Steal! What do I do now? What do I do now? Does this work? It probably doesn't. Couldn't steal from Bone Lord. Oh, I haven't saved in so long. Nope, that only removes the curse. Eternal Bind. Cannot use the attack command uncurable. Oh wait. But I can use magic. Okay. It's not both. I was just confused because I only checked with Kikon and she doesn't have any MP, so she can only steal. I've heard of that game. I haven't looked into it at all, but I've seen people talk about it on Blue Sky. You also don't have any magic, which is a tragedy. Stole the wall. What, the frickin' Pink Floyd album? Yeah, fuck off. Okay, so the idea is definitely cure curse. Because curse, I was like, I don't need to cure curse. I can't use MP anyway. Yes, I can. Absolutely, I can. An ebony impaler. I'd get a kick out of it. There are so many cool games coming out right about now. I need to look into it. I've definitely heard good things. Oh, I have 3 The Walls. Well, it is a good album. Sure, counter resistance. Yeah, let's keep it at that. Hi. Oh my god. I was very certain that he wouldn't get me there. Don't you eclipse my butthole. It's only 8 more days until Expedition 33 comes out. That's the one that I'm waiting on right now. My what hole? You heard me. I don't need to repeat myself. Oh, it's so long since I've seen Frog Daddy in the chat. It warms the very cockles of my heart. I don't even know what cockles are. I just know that that's like a phrase. That's hilarious because, you know, cock. You know, sometimes, and actually a lot of times, I know where a quote is from, even like years later. I have no idea where that's from. When did I say that? In what context? I mean, I guess it was taken out of context because I specifically asked not to be done. So now I don't know what that quote's about. Oh, I died. I didn't even pay attention. A type of small seafood. Well, I don't have those in my heart. Don't you put seafood in my heart? That seems unsanitary. I guess I really need to look this up. I have no idea. I guess it's like a mussel? Like a clam? What a weird phrase. God damn it. It's a Cockney thing. When I was in high school and I had like English class, I think I was like in 9th or 10th grade. I think it was in 10th grade. We were taught about Cockney rhyming slam. And I remember even like at 16 years old, I was like, this is so stupid. Why? And you know what? I really haven't changed. I haven't changed my opinion. Oh. It's whatever color you walk over. Now I get it. Steel! Black beat! Fuck off. I should save. I just mentioned that I haven't saved in a while. Fuck. Stop! Freaking heads. There we go. I also should probably do a little bit of these. Moderate blunt damage. Got another gig this weekend, 2 weekends in a row. That's awesome. It also sounds like it can be exhausting, but in general, it's awesome. Wishmaker tier. Oh, this is the physical one. Oh no, it's 2 insta-kill dudes. No, not him! I'm glad that it works out so well. Oh yeah, yeah. A set change is definitely not a bad idea then. Just die, please. Thank you. I should probably revive some people. Oh, those are HP to MP boots. Want to see how few MP I can, how few HP I can get? Holy shit, 361. That's a third of comas. Not a third, a tenth. You have people starting to come who aren't close friends or family. Oh man, that's so cool. That makes me happy to hear. Wait a second. Okay, I've been there. Oh my god, he cornered me! That bastard. Yes, they switched through, except the last two didn't. The last two were a fixed color. But I think the easier one for me is the one where you can still cast spells. Because I do a lot of damage with spells, but I don't do any damage when I can only attack. And everyone can do like at least some damage with spells. Still get a kick out of people dancing, going mental. Yeah, that's... When it works, playing live... Oh, butthole. When it works, playing live is legitimately amazing. Like, even though I am not really into like getting in a band again and planning to do concerts again. The times I did it, it was a lot of fun. I can't lie. It was a lot of fun. My luck in this game is terrible. Yeah, it sometimes is. Wait, is this where I started? It is. I haven't gotten a thing for this. Let's save. Did I miss something? Oh, I definitely should get some, like, MP, though. Yeah, I get that. This is your midlife crisis since you can't afford a sports car. I mean, I feel like that's a healthier midlife crisis anyway. At least you're doing something with other people. That said, I very, very recently saw Manowar live, and Eric Adams is 72. And I was not at all prepared for how good he still is. He was... I've always been an Eric Adams defender. I mean... You can say about Manowar what you want. I mean, they can definitely be a bit, like, cringe. But I still like him. But Eric Adams is an amazing singer. He's legitimately an amazing performer. And my god, I was not prepared for the power that came out of that 72-year-old, like, 5'3" man jumping on stage. No worse than Lordy, and you actually liked Lordy? See, that's something that I never really got into. Wait, have I been there? Have I been up here? Sir, can you make way? I have been. Yeah. But I understand why people do, and I do think, I mean, even though I didn't really like Lordy, like at all, I've been there. You think of Gwar. Gwar is the cooler Lordy. That definitely. Gwar I've always liked. But even though I wasn't really into Lordy at all, it was cool for like that 16-year-old metalhead to have a band like that win the Eurovision Song Contest. That was fun, and I did enjoy that a lot. They are, yeah. It's kind of like... People are gonna hate me for this. It's kind of like Ghost. Like, I think Ghost is fine. But I also think Ghost is really overrated. But I get why people enjoy Ghost. Now, I did not get whatever I needed to open that door in there. Great sing-alongs? Yeah, again, I get it. It's very, like, as you said, it's very easy to listen to metal. There's a South Park episode with Stan being Lordy. Probably the singer. The band is called Lordy. I'm not deep into the Lordy lore, though. Have I missed a spot? I feel like last time we went all around. We went to the face. Just singing Lordy, Lordy, Lord, Lord. That's actually really funny. Yeah, a lot of bands really went ham during the lockdowns. I mean, like, makes sense, right? What else could you do? I have no idea what you're talking about. There's a New Zealand singer called Lord. We did this, right? Yeah, that's where we got the class change, the last one. I still wonder why they gave me a map for the overworld prior to this, which was smaller and easier to navigate, but not for this one. She was massive for a while. I legitimately don't know who that is, but I don't know a lot of, like, especially like pop singers I don't really know. Oh wait, no, I kind of do remember. Was it Lord with an E at the end? Why is this tree? Why is there one palm tree that I can't interact with? Okay, yeah, I kind of do remember. Help game, what do I do? Where do I go? Was there a... Oh, there wasn't like a tent item in this game. I've been here. Yeah, I can see the looted chests. That does sound very South Park, yeah. Have I been in there? Yeah, pretty sure I have. Let's go in until I find... Until I find an open chest. That's the clear sign that I've been there before. Oh, they do ice attacks, huh? Well, that doesn't bode well. Ow! Me too, Davey. 100%. I was expecting this to take maybe like 5 streams at most. Because the developer said on Blue Sky that it's just a small little game. So I didn't expect it to be this big. And apparently they have patched this game multiple times and added free post-game content. And this game is not expensive. It's really cool. Why? Fine, I get it. The frickin' shell is magic immune. Yeah, okay, I've been here. I was very sure that I've been here before. Have I gotten anything that I can use maybe in the tower again? There we go. You know what? Let's regroup. With the thingamabob, the Book of Return. Like, did I get anyone new of these? I don't think I did. But let's get back to Scarmonde. Sell some stuff, get some much needed rest. There's legitimately no one here. What? You recently got PlayStation Plus? You played so many games. I think it's cool when, old games still have a few people to play. Hello. I was killed. Sacrificed, rather. Made to look for the treasures. I suppose that's why I decided to stay here in Scarmonde. My last act of defiance. I don't regret my choice. Cool beans, buddy. I swear last time we were here, there were more people. I don't even know if it makes sense to sell all these. I have plenty of money, actually. No terrible at it. I mean, gotta practice, right? Again, I've said it before, I've never played an Assassin's Creed. Healing Rod. Boosts holy damage, boosts healing magic. Nah. That's what Semi has, I guess. I think this is all, yeah, this is, nothing from here is good enough for me. There are so many games in my backlog and also that are coming out that I look forward to that I legitimately don't have time. I have to be somewhat selective in what I play and I'm not selective enough already. Nah, you know what? I think that's fine. I definitely need consumables. I need something to forget. Bring me back to the way things were, would you? If someone reaches Limdale, if someone makes a wish, then it's all over for us. I wish I could do it. I want to delve into the depths and make my dream a reality, but I can't. I can't do it. But I also don't want to fade away. I don't want my entire existence erased. Yeah, good luck with that. I will get some of these. Some of these. All of these. Oh my god. It doesn't stop at 99, as I thought they would. Yeah, there are so many games coming out, and so many good games, so it is definitely hard to limit yourself. A few blessed needles. Sure, and some wonder cures. So I'm pretty sure something has changed from the last time we've been here. Oh, there are a few people here still. Is this some sick joke? So it was all for nothing? Living peacefully and not running off to our deaths was never an option. Or was it the only option? So what happens next if someone does reach the Dragon God? Will it just disappear? That's it? I don't want to rename anyone. They just said the Dark Souls games for Game Pass download? Aw. That's if you haven't. I mean, again, we were just talking about choosing what you play. But of course, I'm highly advocating for anyone to play the Souls games. Especially the Dark Souls games. Like all Dark Souls games that there are, which is Dark Souls and Dark Souls 3. And crazy how they just skipped the number 2, but those are the games that exist and that should be played. I came of my own volition. I experienced a great and powerful loss. But even lost in that dense fog that once enshrouded my mind, I knew this was a hopeless endeavor. That my children were gone, my life was forfeit, and even had I reached Limdale, they'd return with... We're completely erased when we make that wish, if we make that wish. Wiped from the minds and lives of every living person. I don't think I wanted them to come back to that. That is beyond selfish, isn't it? But maybe I'll join them someday, in that place beyond Scarmonde. You do that. Yeah, right, you said that. That you tried Fallen Order. That's fair. I can understand why people don't get into them. Alright. Oh. I guess we can just kill that guy now? The Leonporil, Guardian Beast of the Depths, draws its power from tech hair. The beacons of light strengthened the beast, allowing it to completely dominate any foolish enough to challenge it. Oh, and we killed all guardians. We killed, I think, all 4, so now it should be weak. I expected something to happen when we killed the last one, but we just had to get back here. You've got the sequel to Fallen Order, but it's still in its wrap unopened. I haven't even bought that. I liked Fallen Order, but yeah, it's not that big on my to playlist. Okay, let's see. That's a cool sprite. That's a really cool sprite. Also, just like the music. Heavenly Discharge. Don't you discharge me? Now one more. Get poisoned, you bastard! Bastard fish! How about we just... start attacking this thing. Oh my god. Fucking Keycon's damage is so stupid. Oh my god, my damage is also pretty stupid. You're right. I'm stupid. Hey, it's a good stupid. She does. I know she does. Damn. Sure. Multi-bash. It's that time. Well, thankfully, I remember to drop my book. I remember to prepare that literally half an hour before the stream. But I can give you some, like, little trivia about a part of German history. A little bit of context. This is not the fact yet. This is not the trivia yet. There was, in the like early stages of the Cold War, Stalin, to protest pretty much against the Marshall Plan and how the West, especially the USA, tried to like strengthen Western Europe to turn them away from communism, responded with a blockade of the entire city of Berlin, which was, of course, entirely in East Germany, so in the Soviet influence zone, although the West Berlin city was part of the occupation zones of the Western victory powers. So instead of like doing anything or like caving into Stalin, the Western powers did a 14-month-long airlift from 1948 to 1949. And eventually Stalin relented and lifted the blockade. Now this is the fact. The bombers that were part of the airlift that dropped crates of food and other supplies onto West Berlin, colloquially in German they're called Rosinenbomber, which translated into English means raisin bombers. Because they dropped food, and mostly like dried and preserved foods like raisins. And it's a name that stuck. Acquired one of the dragon god's treasures. I think that's a neat little fact. Gantagarian? What did that say? Gantagarian. Oh, and also this is freaking boppin' music. Oh my god, this is going incredibly ham. More evades. Okay, I haven't heard that. That's so stupidly funny to do that. That's stupid. The great and eternal torture and misery of the last true dragon. Will it ever see itself free, I wonder? Each soul willingly sacrificed simply adds another wall to its prison. Limdell the Eternal, the dragon god. But only because we made it so. For a wish, a single chance. Its misery is perpetuated by our greed. Is it any wonder it fights tooth and nail against us? Summons hordes of beasts to eviscerate us? Well, were I in its position, any wish asked upon me would become so twisted and defiled, its recipient would pray to die 1,000 deaths to escape its wrath. We are all ensnared by this nightmare, and the possibility of it ever ending is bleak at best. I've definitely never heard it, but I wouldn't put it against them. I would put it against them. I wouldn't put it beneath them. Above them? How does that go? I wouldn't put it above them. Okay, that's like a balcony. Those are stairs. Those are also stairs. Those are also stairs. Another pair of stairs. And there are stairs down. There are stairs down. Oh my god, this is a massive dungeon already. You just found a game where one plays a shrimp that blasts things? Sounds amazing. Meltismir's Path. Let me go down a different staircase. Just to see what that says. Okay, so this is the dance dungeon. I see. Okay, my guess is we have to like kill. They're like, these are like 4 mini dungeons, and we have to kill a boss at the end of all of these, and then maybe we come back here and get the end boss? I don't know. Let's do this then. It was the US. I mean, yeah, okay, it makes sense. I didn't even think about it. It makes sense that the Germans didn't do it because the Germans and Japanese were allied in World War II. Wait, what was this called? Didn't even pay attention. Orgogi's Path. Well, Mr. Orgorgi. I'm here to kick butt and clean my glasses. And my glasses are only like half clean, so I kind of need something to change that. Don't eat me! I always get so afraid when an enemy attacks me. I'm just a scared little boy. A wee little mage. They sent extra large condoms labeled as Texas small. Oh, that's so dumb. That's so stupid. It sounds like something out of, like, Watchmen. It doesn't sound like a real thing that happened. War. War never changes. They didn't talk about that one in Fallout. When they said war never changes. It sounds like Inglourious Bastards. Yeah, I can also see that. Watching Inglourious... I've talked about this before. Watching Inglourious Bastards as a German was a wild experience. For a multitude of reasons. Mainly because sometimes just randomly a German celebrity shows up. For just the smallest role. I mean, obviously there were a lot of, like, German actors involved in any form of role. But the best example is the drummer of one of the biggest German bands, Die Ärzte, just plays a cinema usher. He's just on screen for like 10 seconds and says like one sentence that everyone should take their seats. And I'm just sitting in the theater like, what? What? That was very weird. Also, I did talk about that. It's really funny when you're part of an audience that knows something other audience members do not know. There's this really tense scene in like the cellar of a bar where they're undercover and there is an SS agent or a Gestapo agent, and Michael Fassbender's character orders 3 drinks, and he does it like this. And the scene goes on for like another 5 minutes before things escalate. But we all knew. Like for a lot of other people that were not socialized in like Germany, the excitement of the scene was, will they be found out? For us, once we saw this, we knew. We just we were just along for the ride. Christoph Waltz is outstanding in every single thing he's in. The first scene still of Inglourious Basterds is one of the like most chilling scenes ever put to film, in my opinion. Overall, the film is not my favorite. I mean, I do like it a lot, but it's not my favorite Tarantino movie. That's still Reservoir Dogs. Although I haven't seen Hateful Eight. I have the DVD just like over there, I just haven't seen it yet. Reservoir Dogs is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I do really like Django as well. Yeah, I'm really happy. Christoph Waltz is a really nice person. I'm really happy that in the movie immediately after, he got to play a good guy. I was hoping that he would not be, like, just be immediately cornered as being, like, stereotypical German bad guy. He's not even German. I guess his character is also Austrian. He's from Austria. And he's very adamant about it, which I can 100% understand. He's not German. Just because he speaks German doesn't mean that he is German. Hateful Eight is good, but not his best. I only know, like, the setup. And I just love Western movies that take place in the snow. Like, I immediately... Django as well has some scenes, and that immediately just gets plus points. And I just want to see the scene where they unknowingly smash the, like, insanely expensive Martin guitar. I just want to see that. I just want to see that committed to film. I just want to see how much they fucked up. It was like a $120,000 guitar or something like that. It was like a 120-year-old guitar. And they smashed it because they forgot to switch it with a prop that was supposed to be broken. And they broke the original. I've seen an interview with, I don't know if it was Christoph Waltz or Quentin Tarantino. I think it was Christoph Waltz. And he talked about his audition. I was about to forget the word audition for Inglourious Basterds. And the thing that made, not the thing maybe that got him, but it was something insanely funny, is that Landa needs to speak 4 languages in the movie. He needs to speak German, he needs to speak French, he needs to speak Italian in the scene, and he needs to speak it better than Brad Pitt's character. And he needs to speak English. And Christoph Waltz is fluent in all of these languages, so he just swapped between them during the audition. Can I run on that? And do I have like a little minecart? Oh, I can just run, okay. And that's funny to me because I had something, I mean, not almost to that extent, but something somewhat similar. Because I rate my English skills really highly, including on my CV. Basically, I rate my English skills 5 out of 5. In German, we call it vertragssicher, which basically means that you're able to conduct yourself in a different language in a professional manner, so you can understand and be trusted with reading through, understanding, and signing official documents. Basically, you're able to understand even like very like intricate documents and I was about to say treaties. That's not the right word, but you know what I mean. And so I get asked about that. I got asked about that 2 times. And once I got asked when I was Madman's Axe. When I had an interview at the theater that I worked at for 2 years. The people were... I immediately realized when they were talking about it that they were really skeptical that I rated my English skills so highly. So they asked me in German, like, 5 out of 5 in your English skills? Really? Also, you don't have anything like... You don't have a degree in English or anything else that you can present as evidence? I said, well, yeah, but it's... I mean, I use English a lot in my day-to-day life, and most of our media consumption is in English, and I do converse in English pretty regularly. And then they asked me, so if we were to conduct this interview from now on completely in English, you would be fine. Thinking they did have like a "ha, got him" moment. And I answered in English. I was like, yeah, obviously, it's not a big problem at all. I spend a lot of time working on my English, and I conduct myself in a professional manner, whether it be in writing or in talking. I usually don't even need to prepare a lot of things. So if it comes to me, I can talk about my profession and what I think I can bring to the table in English the entire time without breaking too much of a sweat. I think I've prepared enough for that and converse enough with other like English speakers, whether they be people whose first languages is or who learned English as well as I did later on in life. And I just had this like run-on sentence in English. And they just looked at themselves. Then looked to me. And said, well, okay, we can't speak English, so... And that was the end of that. Yeah, they got me. That was also the same theater, Kikon, I told you that one, where we got a like a contract with a singer to do a show at our theater, and it was not like a triple A German music celebrity, but like one step down, like somewhat well known. And because she is an internationally performing musician, and has been for like 30 years, her standard contracts are in English. And we got those contracts, and the higher-ups signed off on it, being like, yes, we got her. It's amazing for our theater. We will make so much money from all the tickets that we sell. And because I was like the audio engineer, I eventually got hold of that contract because, here, look what she wants. Do it. Thank you, Davey. I really appreciate it. I put a lot of work into my English. And I read through that English contract and read through the parts where it asked about what equipment and what form of technical support she wanted. And I immediately went over to our, like, chief of technical, chief of technical, services. Basically my higher up. I was like, did anyone read this? We don't have half the shit she asks for. She asks, we are supposed to provide the entire backline, so the entire instruments for her band. She asks for a specific grand piano. She asked for a specific mixing console that we don't have, for a specific keyboard synthesizer, for specific microphones. We don't have any of that. And he basically told me, yeah, well, the people who signed off on it don't understand English. I was like, well, why? So it got escalated. And I basically wrote everything down for them that we needed, and we had to rent it. The theater made no money. It was packed. It was absolutely packed that night. The theater made no money because we had to rent everything. And the grand piano alone, with like transport and insurance, was insanely expensive. Alright, Davey, thank you so much for dropping by. I won't stream on Sunday, it's Easter. So I will stream tomorrow, a synth stream. Maybe you can make it to that, but I won't stream on Sunday because it's Easter and I'm taking the week off. But otherwise, see you next week, and I hope you have a wonderful Easter if we don't see each other again. Like before, not again. If we don't see each other before. That sounded vaguely threatening. I'm sorry, that was not my intent. Oh my god, I pressed optimize. That was also not what I wanted. I mean, I guess I can use the MP to HP boost boots with him. He gets so much HP from that. Just vaguely. Yeah, sure, let's try it. Let's have him be, like, insanely tanky. He has 7,200 HP. I have 840. Golem armor, that was what I wanted to check out. And apparently it is what you put on. Who put these tracks here? Why are they so squiggly? Why are they placed in the most inconvenient manner that there could be? That's actually a cool looking spell. Also, it would have killed me, but I don't even see a dent in Koma's HP. Also, he now heals 900... Koma regenerates more HP every single turn than I have at 100%. God damn it. Die! Nice. Let me use an antidote. And then let me get a very quick bathroom break. And I'll be right back. Man, Austin Powers was not kidding. Austin Powers? That's wrong. Ace Ventura. It's not kidding. It does get kind of hot in these rhinos. What the fuck? One thing, of course, that doesn't help and that I will alleviate soon is I have my windows closed because it's wasp season, like where the queen wasps are looking for places to nest. So I have a lot of wasps flying around that just immediately charge my apartment once there's even the tiniest sliver of window open. But in like 3 weeks or so, that phase is gone, and then I can leave the window ajar most of the time. Also, when I'm not streaming, this curtain is open, so there's a little airflow at least. What do you mean, what? It's what Ace Ventura says, and I think Ace Ventura too. Damn, it gets really hot in these rhinos. I feel like I don't need to explain myself. I don't need to expound. I should probably charge my phone. Where the fuck do I go? I'm getting pretty confused where I need to go. Ow. Wait, I've been up here, right? Wait, have I been? No, I've not. There is a staircase. And there's, yes. Oh, there's the dude that I can talk to now. Thank you for adding that quote. I feel like that's appropriate. What do you mean, rhinos? Yeah. Again, I feel like I don't need to expound. It says what it says. I think it stands on its own. Yeah, sometimes clips don't work because obviously I don't know how long clips can be by now, but they have like a length limit. So obviously I don't have the comedic timing in mind for clips necessarily when I just yap on about stuff. Oh, it's a shop. He doesn't even talk to me. Why do you not talk to me, man? I feel like I don't need anything from you. I definitely didn't expect this. I also didn't expect the gnome with an open vest. Just work better as a normal quote. Again, the quote function is one of my favorite things of every streamer, so I'm more than happy with quotes getting added. Clips are cool. And I do like... Blitzkrieg? Is that called Blitzkrieg? I guess it is. I do like a lot of the clips that were made over the course of the years. My favorite one, I think, is from my Final Fantasy II stream. God damn it, Final Fantasy II. When we encountered Satan in a chest. And my reaction really was like, Satan! And I just like that. Yeah, exactly. Quotes are engaging in the stream, and clips are pretty much only engaging outside of the stream. But I will probably eventually, like, make a little compilation and put it on YouTube of all the clips that, at least the ones that I think are cool, which are a bunch of them. Even the old ones. I mean, there are not so many that it would make a super long video, but I think it's kind of neat to have that on YouTube as a compilation. I just need to do it. That didn't even hurt, Blitzkrank. Oh my god, it's already 8. I did not expect that, to be completely honest. Flash Dancer. Grounding shoes. Grounding shoes? Thunder resistance, that makes sense. Magic evasion and magical resistance. That sounds pretty useful to me, because I die a lot. Oh, I didn't even get these yet. Yeah. I desperately need more level 2 orbs. I don't know why those are the ones that I have the least amount of. I need to keep that in mind. Semi inflicted like 4 status effects onto the Blitzkrank, and I only recognized like 1. What was the one that looked like freaking Monster Hunter Blast if there was an 8-bit Monster Hunter? I don't even see anything here that looks like that. No! I'm so incredibly squishy. I will not. I will sleep when I want. When the enemy eats my frontal lobe with one fell swoop, I will sleep as much as I want. What do you mean? I do a lot of damage when I'm not dead. This is slander. This is streamer slander. And I will not stand for it. Clearly, I was laying down. Okay, level 2 orbs. Is that the guy, the man, the dwarf? Hi. It is a fucking gnome. You have doomed everyone. Their souls are lost. Are you foolish enough to truly believe you're deserving of Lindell's bounty? Oh, I thought he said like he But he is more than all the others. You're a sad and sorry lot. Did you give up for this chance, I wonder? It's 4 gnomes in a trench coat. Ah, it's 4 poisoned gnomes in a trench coat. Hi. See, I do damage. Oh my god, that poison though. What the fuck? Ow. Oh my god, that poison though. Should probably do something against this, like... Wait, what's it called? Oh right, I can go... Status. Stop. Okay. There's something that I find a bit annoying. Persona 1 had the same issue. Where if I wanted like extra info, in Persona 1 it was analyzing the weaknesses of the enemies. I could only do it from like the start menu of a round. So if I had already given orders, so like half the party, I need to retrace them, do the analyze, and here it is the status menu. And now I have to do all the inputs again, basically. Ooh! The stopping is definitely annoying. Stop. Get Koa back in here, please. Ow. Yeah, go hit Coma. That's no biggie. He can take it. The poison is so good. Ow. Not him again! Nice dodge. They are tanky, I give them that. Okay, but they're dead now. No! Aikikon. Stop sleeping. No, that was very unfortunate because they just kept binding Coma. And I guess once they bind a character, they don't attack him anymore, so we didn't have a tank. Okay, well that's one done. Should probably save. Wait, where's the... Where are the stairs? Oh, that's the small one. Yeah, that didn't do a lot of damage. I guess it was up here? Ah, there it is, okay. I knew it was very close. There we go. I got one. Okay, I guess you don't care. Does anything change here? No. I think, see, there are like 4 symbols. I think it would be cool if one of them would light up for every of the 4 like smaller dungeons you complete. Melty smears cannot be opened. Is it also a gnome? That was not little damage. What's good against wind? No, my mana! Well, fire's fine, I guess. I should get more defensive passives by now. Oh, I now don't have a lot of level 1 orbs. Oh, that's just the freaking that guy. Nice bird heal. Do a little bit bird heals. So, you're a couple of bird guys? Couple of bird nerds? I could honestly see this being like the last dungeon. I'm not entirely certain, obviously. This game has been way longer than I could have ever anticipated. It's just these again. Physical attacks will have a 25 chance to inflict KO. What do you have? Agility and attack speed. Increased critical hit rate. Or stop. Stop is also incredibly funny to have on physical attacks. Wait, I already have some of these. I don't need to buy them. Yeah, let's put the KO thing on. That sounds incredibly funny. I think up here I haven't been yet. Hello, winds. Ah, that wasn't a KO. I'm pretty certain that KO does not work on bosses. That would also be funny, though. There we go. I want to get to the second gnome. Melty Smear. Melty Smear sounds way more than a gnome than Orgogi. Yes, of course. Magic Great Shield. It gives 50% aggro, that's the main thing. This does not give aggro. And it's overall worse except for, I guess, magic defense, which makes sense considering the name. I did try out the second webcam before the stream for like a... Because I wanted to have, if possible, a 2-camera setup for the synth stream tomorrow. It didn't work out. My PC did not recognize the camera. And I only have one, like, free USB-C slot. And I forgot that the camera has, like, fixed... USB-C cable, a fixed cable that ends in USB-C, so I need a USB adapter to try it on a different port. Which I could probably get from work, like borrow from work. But we'll see. Otherwise, it will just be like last time, which was fine as well. Oh, it goes even deeper, huh? Melty Smear! That's not a gnome. That's a weird-looking dog. With lizards that don't have a lot of HP. There we go. They are, yeah. There are only a bunch of overworld sprites. Which I get, that's how it used to be in... I mean... Remember the first Pokemon game? There were like 9 sprites for all Pokemon. That was weird, because some Pokemon's... Like, party sprites in your menu. Obviously not in the battle. But some Pokemon super did not look like the small sprites they had. Yes, attack your brothers. Oh my god, that guy, however, was pretty tanky. Yes, I'm very sleepy. Being the mage and leader of this party is hard, okay? I need my rest. You guys can sleep when you're no longer 5 levels behind me. Ah, there we go. I feel like we're pretty close to the end, so I don't necessarily care that much for the loot. Most of the loot in this game has not been... I won't say worth it. But best equipment... The most good equipment we got from the store, actually. But what if you aren't? Well, no sleeps for you then. The answer is obvious. Take that! Well done. Oh, you have no magic. That makes sense because of the freaking curse. Wait. Hello, good sir. Well, I'll be with you in just a second. I just need to blast these guys to the Stone Age. There we go. Guardian Helm. I mean, it gives a lot of aggro, but otherwise it's way worse. Hi. He didn't even talk to me. What the fuck? I was... Oh my god, it's staring into my soul. I was not expecting that, to be completely honest. What the ever-lasting fuck is this thing? Funny is not the word that I would have used, but sure. No! It's so alluring! I think it's a, like, beast wearing another beast. No. Here, get the truth potion, Coma. Stop loving. I desperately need you to stop loving this fucked up thing. That's good damage on the Armageddon there. That thing also heals a lot. That's an issue. Stupid sexy monster. Okay, now I desperately need a magic elixir. Stop sucking him. Yeah, the freaking thing absorbs like HP. Oh, those are a bunch of debuffs. Nice job. Nice job, Coma. Ow. Huh. Yes, regenerate, please. There we go. You know what? These bosses are not nothing. I really enjoy that. Hello. It's better than they are nothing. True. Not Soulsy. Well, no. But contrary to what a lot of people, like including to some extent myself, would have you believe, and especially the industry, not every game needs to be a Souls game. I saw this, there's the Oblivion remake, the Elder Scrolls Oblivion remake has been recently announced. And in a press release, or at least in like a post, they called part of it, like, I think it was like a part of the combat system or something, Souls inspired. Like, what? That's so weird. Oblivion is like 5 years older than the oldest Souls game. I'm not sure how I feel about the Oblivion remake. I'm not the biggest fan of Oblivion, actually. I never fully played through Oblivion, which is weird because, I mean, I played through Skyrim a lot, like how a lot of people have done, because Skyrim is legitimately a great game. And Morrowind is one of my favorite games of all time, and generally one of my favorite RPGs of all time. But I never really got into Morrowind. Oh, I can go here. How nice and warm. It's hard to see, like, everything is red, so it's kind of hard to see where I can go. But yeah, I don't really know how to feel about the Oblivion remake because I don't have like that high of an opinion on Oblivion. But I do want to get more. I do want to eventually like fully play through Oblivion. It's just fair. Like Morrowind is one of my favorite games of all time. But it just never really grabbed me. Now, the screenshots, though, I mean, one reason that I'm not the biggest fan of Oblivion is because I think the graphics are terrible. And I know that's a hot take. But especially the character models look awful. They look truly awful. And I'm also not a big fan of the environment either. Like, Morrowind may be, from a technical perspective, less impressive. But Morrowind looks, even in the, like, bleakest parts, in my opinion, Morrowind looks way more interesting. Infernus. No one can wield an axe, though. I mean, I guess I could have Coma learn how to wield an axe. Ah, sure. Let's see what this thing does. Punishes the random debuff thing, right? Fire, counter, aggro, fire dance on attack. Well, it seems terrible for this part. Oh my god, it also reduces your HP by like 3,000. But even I, who's not a big fan of the Oblivion graphics style, can see that it's super weird that the screenshots we got from the remake announcement, the color palette is so muted. Like, they turned what had been like almost comically vibrant green in the original into a mushy, muddy brown. Which is impressive to go that far in the opposite direction. I guess we'll just see how it turns out. I'm not sure I'll get the Oblivion remake, though. I'm pretty sure that... Ow, ow, ow. I would just play the original instead. Didn't I get something against this? Against floor damage? No, I didn't. Is it only me that takes damage? No, it's not. I just take the most damage. Because I have the least amount of HP. No! Was I not on save? I mean, it's not bad. It's not a big deal because I saved right here. I was on game end, I guess. There we go. If that would have happened, when I hadn't saved in a while, I would have screamed, I think. I saw that on stream once. Someone saved over like a 50-hour save state. And basically went... oh my god, I already almost did it again. Basically went... yeah, stream's over for tonight. I'll see if I can fix this. And he just went, he just left. Understandably so. That's super frustrating. That's some of the worst things that can happen to you when you stream. It's a big reason why I always save like multiple times. I don't want that to be me. Like, especially because what the fuck? Depending on the game, I don't think I have necessarily the patience to get back there again. The seal on Algaroth's chamber was weakened. What? The seal on Algaroth's chamber was weakened. Hello, Ditto? Oh, it's a tree. Shadow Tree, Nosferatu und Corpse Diver. That's a tree with some... I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call those birds. Why do these guys get, like, mass hasting, and I can only haste one person at a time? Fuck off, tree! Oh my god, yes, I did 9 damage on an auto attack. Burzome? Burzome. Good old Armageddon? Counter shockwave. Ow! My bloody bastard of a face. I'm just so incredibly squishy. Oh, he fucking lost the mana to res me. Because of the curse. That hurts a lot, actually. Holy shit. Hello! Oh my god, can this pig die? Ah, well, the pig fights for us now. Oh my god, it was incredibly tanky. There we go. Well, we're not giving it a name now. Power Gauntlet. Oh, more critical, less aggro. That would be something for you, but you can't wear heavy clothes, so it's something for no one. Defender Griefs. Oh, here's the MP to HP boots, right? I mean, except for the insane amount of HP, that is better. Let's try to go with that. The seal on the chamber was weakened. I don't know what that means. I don't even know what the chamber is. It's a fucking bird. It's a fucking pig again. I should just kinda treat these like boss fights. Ah, the pig loves us again. Watch every name it. We will eventually kill it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just like in real life. I mean, I guess. I have not killed a pig in real life. Yet. No. And I'm not planning to, necessarily. Okay, the pig with a different enemy is not that bad. The pig with a tree is really bad, though. There we go. Does muddle stay? No, it doesn't. Oh, there's the chamber. Okay. That's what we need to weaken. Oh no, it's 2 trees. Can I confuse the trees? Maybe. I think you need to... My guess would be, I should say, is that you need to go to every single stone. Can't confuse the trees, I guess. Maybe fire is actually better against these? Since, you know, they're trees. Yup, that did twice the damage. That was a teensy tiny bit better. I mean, let's see what happens. Yeah, nothing. Well, I guess fire then, right? Target will evade magical attacks. Huh. It's already 9, so I will probably start after this next boss. And then I think actually that we have only, I'd guess, again, this game has surprised me before, but my guess would be that we only have like the other 2 like paths and like maybe an end dungeon left. That we could maybe finish next time. But if I try to finish all of this like today, I will be here at least another hour, and that is too late for me. I was very... I gotta say... I mean, I've been praising this game ever since we started playing it. But especially tonight... Time flies, because this is incredibly enjoyable, and I did not expect that we're already like 2.5 hours on this. I would have not guessed that, to be completely honest. True. So I probably shouldn't say that. This is such a cool game. Props to the developer, really. Again, apparently there's also like newly added free post-game. Which I won't do, because this game has already been going on a long time for what I plan to do with the Wednesday slot. But this is definitely a game that I will play again, like probably a few months down the line, in my own time. With a different party combination and stuff like that. This game has a really high replayability because of the amount of classes and then also subclasses you can do. No, what am I doing? Ow, 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 ow. Well, the counter shockwave is definitely not my friend. There we go. Okay. Next one. I'm pretty sure we've seen those bats as well, but I have no idea what they can do or what they want to do to me. Nothing some good old-fashioned Armageddon can't fix. Was that gravity boots? Oh, I already have those. Why am I keeping these? Counter percent of an add shield. Wind resistance. Yeah, let's do that, sure. Okay. Like doing moonwalks. I don't know why, but I didn't read Shattersphere. I read Schmetterschmier, and I was incredibly confused for a second. Sounds like my brain is telling me to maybe go to bed soon. Fuck you, tree! Nice. Yeah, actually the worst for us is the pig. And by worst for us, I mainly mean worst for me. Warrior boots. Upgrade from being a cavalier to being a warrior? I mean more crit, right? More physical attack. Less XP though. But I mean, this is still way better. Schmetterschmier. Yeah, again, I'm glad at least someone thinks I'm funny. Because I think I'm hilarious. Most of the time. I did tell the story that this is like, it has been 8 years or so ago at this point, and it's still like such a boost to my ego that a former friend of mine said that the funniest people she knows are me, one friend, and her boyfriend. But the one friend and me, we are funny on purpose, and her boyfriend is just funny on accident. Oh, it's not. Wait, it's not on accident. It's funny accidentally. I do that wrong all the time, though. Oh, this is the way back out, okay. No! Of course you got trivia, just ever so slightly. What do I even have? Let me check. Oh. I thought of this because I watched a Game Grumps video today where they ate this. By now I feel like a lot of people know of the like incredibly stinky Swedish fish specialty surströmming. But did you know, in 1981, and I had to write down when it was, there was a court case in Cologne, in Germany here, where a woman got evicted because she spilled some of the liquid in like the public staircase of her apartment building. And apparently it was so bad that it couldn't be rented out again for weeks. And it went to court. She went to court against the eviction. And again, in Germany, it's super hard to get evicted from your apartment. Like, renting tenants have a really high degree of security in Germany. Thankfully. The court upheld the eviction, but not after a tin of surströmming had been opened in the courtroom. And that's when apparently the judge was like, "Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, okay, this is just get the fuck out of here." I don't know if she did it on purpose. I don't think she did. Actually, I don't know. I legitimately don't know. I just said I don't think she did, but I don't know. What did I want to cure? Antidote. I just love the part of the story where the eviction was considered lawful only after there was a tin of it opened in the courtroom. I have never eaten or even smelled surströmming. I don't know if I would want to eat it, but I want to be in the vicinity of a tin being opened. I just want to experience that. Because it's supposed to be horrendous. But then again, I mean, I understand that it's really bad. A lot of people also say durian smells really bad, and I didn't think so. But surströmming, that's probably like a different, like 7 different levels. Durian does smell a little stinky, but it's not bad by any means. Is there more? Like normally you open, well, not open as in completely rip open the top, but you pierce a tin of surströmming underwater because it's so fermented that it usually bulges up because there's so much gas in there And if you don't do it underwater, that freaking liquid like goes places. Rando shot. %35% random shot on attack. What? It's worse than this one. Except for the 80%, plus 8% hit can be kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, I don't know what rando shot is, and I like your bow that can do like multi-hits. Not me! Oh, my heart. Yes, my poor heart. I can't handle this. Next time I need to play a character that can resist some damage. The funny thing is that my preference for what I play, I think I got all of them, right? Changes vastly between like genres, because in an MMO, I pretty much always play tank. Yeah, I got all of them. No, not always, but I prefer tank. Oh my god! It's so easy to just like go one step to the right. Yeah, it happened again. Okay, hello, sir. It's a mammoth! It sure as fuck is a mammoth. Come on, what do you mean I can't poison a mammoth? I feel like I could poison a mammoth in real life. It is. Don't stomp me. Oh my god! No, we can't. It killed me. And it almost killed you, to be completely honest. You're fine with being almost killed by Mr. Fluffle Fluffs. No! Someone needs to protect you from yourself. Protect you from yourself. Stop it. We got a mammoth at home. Mammoths are cool. I don't want to argue against mammoths being cool, because obviously mammoths are cool. But not like this. Sure. No! The storms! Oh. Every time an enemy does a multi-attack, my life flashes before my eyes. In real life. You could call it money. It is a very mammothy name, which is why Ice Age is already taking that one. We could pretend it's Ice Age, but only the first one was good, right? I actually have not seen any, except for the first one, I think. I don't want a sloth at home voiced by Otto Walkes. It kind of would be. I agree with that. But I feel like it will only be that in, like, doses. In very small doses. There we go. Goodbye, Mammoth. Oh, he dropped the sword. Stop plus 50% and fulmination plus time stop. And also it's just better all around. Yes. Of course I didn't kill this one. Out of my way, bitches. Ow. Let's get this. I didn't kill this one either. I want to go all the way around. But that means next time we have one of those 4... We did 3 out of the 4 paths in this dungeon. That's not the right spell. What are you doing? That was also not the right spell. What am I doing? Yeah, works out. There we go. Okay, I was very confused. That I didn't see immediately where the staircase was. This is the last one that we have to do out of these 4. Zezifels. Oh, it's an ice thing. I like that. Okay. Well, this is a good place to stop. And it's already getting pretty late. This was a 3-hour stream. Those don't happen that often anymore because I don't have as much time as I used to have. But yeah, this game's still fun. I'm enjoying that we're playing further through it. But that's enough for now. There will be a synth stream tomorrow. I said the same thing on Sunday? Probably. I like the games I'm playing. And I like when I stream for longer, but it doesn't happen as much. But yeah, there will be a synth stream tomorrow. The first one has been a while ago, and I wanted to do another one. Easter, like the day before Good Friday, seems like a good place. But there won't be a stream on Sunday. I'm taking like Easter off from streaming. So the next regular stream after the synth stream tomorrow will be next Wednesday for more Scarmonde. Thank you so much for being here. Get out of here, Scarmonde. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it, as per usual. And hope to see you soon. And have a great one. And bye-bye.